haircut. I don't know if you could really tell. And then I finally got my eyebrows done. My eyebrow lady buffed me up because times got desperate, okay, people? And I had to take care of my eyebrows. I had to, like, tweeze them. And she was like, people like us, meaning brown people, we cannot tweeze our eyebrows because we lose the shape that is created by the threader. So, life lessons for me. But yeah, anyway, tomorrow I have a little micro-needling situation. Because, you know, your girl still has some residual acne scars post-Accutane. I'm also breaking out hair. But, like, honestly, if you look back at old vlogs and you look back at my skin and how glaringly different it was this time last year, it's, like, massive, the difference that Accutane made to my life. So, shout out to Accutane. You have my back. You were a real one. What is this weather? Honestly, it does look so beautiful though. I will admit that. Breakfast, some baked falafel, hummus, and a bit of greens. I like to spice things up once in a while. Take a break from the overnight oats. Oh my god, Magic Mike. 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it so much. Like, I did not expect to enjoy the third movie as thoroughly as I did. Like, I don't know, I had really low hopes and it was not what I expected. So I would watch it again. Unashamed to admit it, I would watch it again. Channing Tatum still got it. Dance sequences were phenomenal. Company was great. My reg is lovely. She paid for my ticket. She's a queen. And yeah, it was a really great night. Unexpectedly good. I'm proud of myself for pushing the social boundaries and actually making it out. So
next time, I'll definitely eat away.
Just got to Derry. This is apparently a very popular cathedral. Like, all the signs were like pointing to this place, and then there's a waterfront there. You can't really see it, but like pretty cool. So I'm gonna grab my little brekkie wreck. Apparently the place I'm going to has like the best scone in Northern Ireland, so you know. Also crepes. I haven't had breakfast. I debated having breakfast before I left just to tide me over, but it was a half-an-hour drive. It honestly went so quickly. I assumed we would have to like pass a border because we're in the UK technically, but no such thing happened. So it was very chill drive. And yeah, like, I'm proud of myself for venturing out. Aw. just started this gem. I'm only a chapter in and I'm already hooked. Like, I forgot how incredible her writing style is. Like, if you haven't read Shatter Me, please do yourself a favor and read Shatter Me because it was amazing. But this already is like so interesting because it's based around jinn, which are like supernatural beings relating to Arab culture. I might be getting this all wrong, but I know for sure that there is a Netflix series called Jinn, which is set in Jordan because my sister's boyfriend was raving about it because he's from Jordan. So I know this. I've been reading this, literally just getting back into it, only just started it because today's been a movie / Netflix day for me. I had another massage in the morning. Fun times. And then I watched The Banshees of Inisherin because I'd been queuing that up to like watch next when I was in the mood to watch kind of a serious movie, but it wasn't even that serious. Like, it was honestly like kicksy most of the time, and it just made me feel very calm and relaxed. And I think it was a lot of like the pacing of the movie, but also the Irish scenery. It was just all very like homely. Like, I just felt very comforted by it, even though there was kind of like a sad undertone to it. So yeah, I would recommend watching it. I heard fairly mixed reviews, but like Dominic was my favorite character in that movie. He had my heart. Like, I love him, adore him. And yeah, and then I started this new Netflix documentary called The Romantics, which is super interesting. I would highly recommend. It's kind of focused on like the Bollywood film industry and all of the hit makers and, you know, the progression of cinematic style throughout the years. Super interesting. It's just making me kind of like rekindle my love for Bollywood and just films in general, because I always go through phases where I'm like, I'm not really in the mood for like movies, or like, I just feel like a lot of movies being pumped out lately are just not quality movies, you know? For the time being, I will continue this book. I still have yet to figure out how to pronounce the female protagonist's name. Like, it's spelled Alizeh. I'm gonna have to look it up because I keep saying Alizeh. I feel like that's horribly wrong, so. Heading to the post office now, because Post sucks, and like I leave specific delivery instructions and they still refuse to leave my package in the shade area where everyone else leaves my packages. DHL, DPD, all of the delivery people. So heading over to Post it's actually not a long trek. It's like 7 minutes away, and it's actually close to Pilates. So I'm gonna pick up my package and then race off to my session at 7. Got the goods. We out here at Post. It's actually a pretty nice delivery center. You can kind of see it there. I don't really know if you can see it because I have the camera at a very awkward angle. Anyway, heading off to Pilates now. It's about 6:40. So it really wasn't a bad drive. I just like to make it seem a lot more dramatic than it needs to be. Listen, I just want a man to describe me like this. That is like literally just all I want. That's all. I'm 326 pages in and I cannot stop blushing. Like, I literally keep pausing the book just to giggle to myself because I am a teenager. But this is so cute. Like, this scene is so cute. When you get to this stage in the book, just know I love the main guy from the get-go, but like, this is when I really fell in love. Like, it's just the chemistry happening right now. They're in the room, a stranger has come to discover them. Like, it just is, it's ticking every box for me. I am 80 pages into book 2 and I already see where this book is gonna go. I should have known that. Like, I should have known, because I have made this conclusion in every trilogy, most trilogies that I've read. Anytime a main guy is introduced in the first book and they have this like all-consuming passion, whatever, invariably by the second book a new man gets introduced and you start to kind of not even lose interest in the first guy, or the first guy just starts to act different, you know? So not to spoil anything, I do feel like I'm giving away major spoilers now, but like I just feel like I'm betraying the OG guy by like starting to feel a type of way for this next guy who's been introduced, even though he's like not my type physically, like emotionally at all. But I just feel like him and the girl have a very compelling kind of like dynamic, and I just feel like it's gonna be a classic enemies to lovers vibes. So that's what I'm foreseeing anyway. I don't know if it's gonna pan out, but I suspect that it will. Okay, so I just spent the past couple of minutes putting tabs in all of the pages that I really enjoyed the quotes. So I'm gonna make a little guide for myself. I don't know if I'm gonna reread this book, but like hopefully one day I will. So light blue up top is phrases that I think are just so well written, like I wish I'd written them myself. Pink, you can kind of see them. All the times Kamran / Alize were just lovesick teens and I'm obsessed. Yellow, times I laughed out loud. And then dark blue is going to be a new one, which I suspect I will be using in book 2, and it's for the new guy Cyrus. Times when I suspect that he might be crushing on Alize. So, and just as I suspected, there have been a lot of moments, just one Cameron moment, and then these all Cyrus just denying his affection for Alize. Could we take a minute to appreciate what a glorious sunny day it is in Letterkenny? Ignoring the clotheslines. I am enjoying the sunlight. I just went out to the grocery, have my windows open now. It's gonna be a great day. It's already the afternoon and I'm just gonna spend it reading because this book is going so good. I can't put it down. All of these blue tabs are Cyrus being secretly in love with Alize. Like I know he feels the type of way for her. Like he definitely cares about her, and I'm rooting for him and Alize a bit more than I am for Cameron and Alize at this point, just because I think in the first book, Cameron's attraction for Alize was purely like physical and then built up on this idea of her. He didn't really know her, whereas Cyrus is actually getting to know her. And I'm feeling like they're going to be endgame. I don't know why. I thought book 2 would progress way more than it did. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it's just making me very aware of the fact that there needs to be at least a book 3 and a book 4. And I hate that I bought the first 2 books and the last 2 books are not even out yet, because I know it's going to end on a cliffhanger, and I know I'm going to be like, I need this 3rd book immediately in my hands, because that's how I felt after I finished the first book, because it ended on a cliffhanger.